Page 2, tempo is still 96 and it's still marcato, so it's still going to be in the frog area. When you get to measure 68 with the 16th notes, you do a détaché. You can do this in the lower half of the bow. Here's from 59. Alright, measure 75. You're going to start in 5th position. So second finger on the D. Make sure your first finger's on the C before you start as well. Actually, I should talk to you. So going into 75, if you're in 3rd position here for the E before 75, then on the E string, all you need to do is go from your first finger A to your 3rd finger C. So that's the shift. That's the shift to practice. You want to have that distance. And you need to be able to do it quickly. And then your second finger goes down for the D. This is also off the string, but a fairly broad bow stroke, so not too chirpy. Okay, and then the 8th note, first one has a dash, the second one has what looks like an upside down up bow, which is a strong accent. Now, after that, the next measure, extend your 3rd finger to play the F, and extend your 4th finger to play the G. Make sure you keep your 1st and 2nd fingers down. You don't want to lose that. So those notes sound like D here, F, G. So just practice the distance, make sure it's really in tune. It's very high and it'll sound really bad if it's not in tune. Now this time you have to do the 3rd finger for the F again. And now you have an A flat, which is a half step higher than the extended 4 you used for the G, so a little higher still. So here's what those notes sound like: D, F, A flat, back to F, D. So even with your extended 4th finger for the A flat, keep your 1st finger and your 2nd fingers down for the C and the D. That's very important if you're going to be accurate here. Okay, and then 1st position. Third position. Now, okay, this is the 2nd line from the bottom. So this is a little tricky here. So what you need to do is you're going to put your 3rd finger on the A flat on the A string. So if you think of a G sharp instead of an A flat, then I think that makes this a little easier. So you're going to go to a 3rd finger G sharp. Your 1st finger is going to go to the B on the E string. This is 4th position. There's the B. There's the G sharp / A flat. And that's where you want to be, okay, for this next part of the passage. So to get there, you're in 3rd position. To get there, you can take your 2nd finger, which is on E flat, and you do a guide note from the E flat to the F sharp, sorry. and then your third finger to the G sharp, to the G sharp, which is an A flat. So E flat, F sharp, G sharp, and then your first finger goes down on the B. So spend time just going from that third position up to fourth position. And once you get there, tuck your second finger under that third finger, but on the E string to play the D. It's very close. And then the fourth finger for the F. And then you're going to go back to that third finger. So you're going to put it right back on top of where the D was on the A string now. Okay, and then those 8 notes back to the D, F, B, and now the G flat, which is the second finger. Okay, so you just really need to get it in your ear and learn the distance here. It's kind of tricky, but it's the best fingering that we could come up with. All right, and then at 96, very aggressive, off the string near the frog. Double down bows, you'll lift your bow.